Yo, what is going on? It's Leoro back with another video. It's been a while since I've had to record anything with my voice, so please excuse any mistakes I make or anything. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop right into this. Obviously, as you can probably tell, we are doing an Eevee plus Eeveelutions type of tier list because I had someone telling me to do that. Eevee's obviously good. It's been here for a while, ever since Gen 1. You know, it's one of the classics. It's basically become a mascot alongside Pikachu at this point. So, where do I think Eevee goes? I don't think I can really put it anywhere but S tier because of how it's a classic and Eevee's adorable. So that's where we're going with that. I think for the order I'm gonna do the Eeveelutions in, I'm gonna do them in the order they appeared. So starting with the Gen 1 Eeveelutions, then the Gen 2 ones, so on and so forth. So let's start with Vaporeon. So Vaporeon's a weird one for me. The design, it's nice and all. I really like the mermaid look on it. The blue's really pretty. But the internet has just completely changed my perception of the Pokemon. Like, why do people have to be so weird? I like Vaporeon, but the way people have just abused it, I feel like it really doesn't make it resonate with me as much. I still think it's good, but just because of how people are weird with it, I'm sorry, but Vaporeon's gonna go in this B tier for me. Next up we got Jolteon. Jolteon's one of my favorites. I really love the design, the spiky hair type thing with it being an electric type. I think that's a classic type of design trait, but I fall for it. I love the yellow and white, the way they complement each other really well. I haven't used Jolteon a whole lot of times on my own playthroughs, but most times if I'm doing a Gen 1 playthrough or something like that, I will pick a Jolteon over most other Eeveelutions. So for that reason, I think Jolteon's the first of the evolutions that go into S. I don't know if I like I think I like Jolteon just a little bit more than Eevee. Yeah, let's go with that. I think I like Jolteon more than Eevee overall. Next up, we've got Flareon. Now, I feel like Flareon's kind of an awkward Pokemon. I think it doesn't look like most of the other Eeveelutions. It's more like a dog than most of the other ones, because I feel like, I don't know, what am I trying to say here? I feel like most of the Eeveelutions are almost like fox type things, or have the physique of a fox, or something like that. But I feel like Flareon feels more like a dog, just because it's so much smaller and the way its fur is. Though, so for I also don't really care for the little ploof on its head. I think the little hair we've got here, I think it's kind of weird, even though I can't imagine Flareon any other way, just because of how much of a classic it is. I don't care for it as much, and I think Flareon's probably one of my least favorites down here in the C tier. Yeah, let's go with that. Up next, we've got the Gen 2 evolutions. Whoopsie. Starting with Espeon. I think Espeon's really nice. I like the nice purple color on it. The little red orb for how it's a psychic and things like that is really appealing to me. I do think ultimately though, Espeon's really good. Beautiful design. It looks like something I'd want to have as a pet completely. So not quite up there with Eevee and Jolteon those, but it's A. I think it's A. Yeah, I'm confident with that. Next up is Umbreon. Umbreon has a really nice slick look to it. I absolutely adore the shiny of Umbreon. I'll probably put it on screen just to show, but I absolutely adore the shiny. I think it's beautiful. Anyways, back on track with Umbreon. I really like the black and yellow look that it has. I really like the way the eyes kind of pop with its design. And I think Umbreon, though in competitive Pokemon it's kind of toxic because it just kind of sits there and stalls you out, I think it's a really cool Pokemon, and its shiny is just absolutely amazing. So Gen 2, they get to stick together, I guess. Up next is Glaceon. Now, I'm going to say it right now. Glaceon's my absolute favorite evolution. I don't know why. I just really like the design. I love the little, what would you call it? The little blue things on the side of its face. I guess like hair almost. It's almost like it has the little bangs in front of its hair and then like something flopping off to the side. But I've always loved Glaceon. I think ice types in general are really cool. Glaceon, it's just really pretty. I love the way the colors kind of complement each other well. Glaceon's always my first choice for an eeveelution if I'm going to be using one in a game. So yeah, I think Glaceon, absolute best eeveelution, hands down. Fight me about it. Next is Leafeon. Leafeon, my feelings differ quite greatly. I think it kind of has a bland design. Like, it looks like you just kind of took the basic principle for an eeveelution and then just slapped a couple leaves on it. Like, just turned the leaves and tail into a leaf and called it a day. I don't know. I think the design is quite bland. I don't like the beige color that they chose with that green. I just don't think it works very well together, and for that reason, I think it's going to sit there and be right beside Vaporeon. And finally, this brings us to the most recent evolution, being Sylveon. And I mean, that's kind of where I have Sylveon. I think Sylveon's A tier. I think it's really pretty. I love the blue, pink, white, cotton candy almost type of color scheme that it has. I think the ribbons are a really nice touch for it to be a fairy type, and was also one of the first fairy types, I believe, to be announced. I might be wrong on that, but I think it's really pretty. Its shiny is also great. We can have that on screen, but yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. I think when it comes to ordering the tiers, I think more or less this is kind of how I have everything ordered. Let me move these around. Nah, I like Vaporeon more than Leafeon, even though the internet does weird things to it. But yeah, this is my opinion on all the eeveelutions. If there's anything else you want to see me talk about, or anything you want to hear what I feel like on it, just let me know down in the comments. And thank you to everyone who is supporting the channel. It means a lot, and hopefully I can keep pumping out more content during this summer break. But anyways, thanks for watching all the way to the end. I'll see you all next time. Peace.